as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. Welcome, 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 welcome. So let's begin by closing the eyes and really feeling the breath, drawing awareness into presence. The organicness of breath, nourishing the muscles, the blood flow, the arms, the hands, the back, being here on the inhale and now on the exhale. Here and now. With the mind, but with pure awareness. Here and now. A silence so profound. Silence in this room. Beyond the walls of your home, there's an epic, giant silence. expanding, expanding, expanding in all directions. Forwards for miles and miles and miles and miles. Infinitely to the right, infinitely to the left, and even behind you, 1 meter, 5 meters, 10,000 meters. Is this silent expansiveness. Also descends below the feet into the soil and the rocks of this earth. And of course, ascends high above the sky and out into the galaxies. Where entire worlds have been created and destroyed within and as this awareness. Empty, unmanifested, vast, and dripping of silence. It's so vast, in fact, it includes every sound. Every sound as nature, as silence as its nature. And in the center of this awareness, we find this human body, mind, also constructed by silence. almost like a concentration of it, especially near the spine, the central nervous system. Concentration of manifest reality, energy as light, beginning to feel this radiance of energetic light in the legs, as this paradox of emptiness and fullness comes into fruition at the bottom of the root chakra. The thighs and the hips, the pelvic floor and the pelvic bowl. Radiant silence. Holy, holy, holy light rising from the earth through the legs, above the pelvis, and into the second chakra center. Holy, radiant bowl of light below the belly button. Breathing deeply as this bowl. Breathing in safety where there was fear. Breathing in power where there was anxiety. The left side of the belly, soft yet full of strength. and holiness, and shifting over to the right side of the belly, untying knots, transforming into light. Letting the light do the meditation for us. Holy, 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 holy light. At the back side of the hara, just in front of the spine. Imagining a doorway into your Buddha light. Maybe not just imagining, but becoming. Being your Buddha light. At the front of the hara as well. Potent energy of life itself. The merging of the human and the divine as it rises into the solar plexus, the lower stomach, the lower ribs, bottom half of the spine, bottom of the sternum, the lower heart, the upper intestines, the lower lungs, breathing as light. And fiery presence. Rising even higher into the heart, allowing this light to purify the entirety of the chest. Ascending, ascending, and purifying as light, as holiness and love, love for yourself, love for your emotions, love for your trauma as it releases and ascends and is held. letting the past heal itself in and as the light, an ascending heart, a burning up in the light of the past, almost a ceremonial nature to this healing process. At the front of the heart, and this compassion from the back of the heart, fiery softness of compassion, spreading beyond the ribs, beyond the arms, beyond the hands, into the room, beyond the body, and out into the universe goes this light, this love, this transformation of healing. Healing yourself as your cup overflows back out into reality towards the other, people, animals, past, future, present. This love channeled through the heart and radiating beyond the ribs, just noticing where in the region of the chest does this light not easily flow? Where in the heart chakra do I grip or tense up or hide? Relaxing and ascending even higher through the space of the voice, expanding the soul, the spirit, the light, and holiness. Softening, enriching, nourishing the throat chakra, or even just noticing or caring any old patterns or deadness, darkness, ascending into the region of the jaw, the lower brain, the lips, the nose, the cheeks, the forehead, behind the eyes, between the ears, and anchoring awareness at the back of the skull. Relaxed body and a mind full of light and full of peace. Feet on the earth and the mind slowing down. Letting the mind increase in size, radius, capability as a container of this light, like a container for all of reality, yet anchored at the back of the skull. Infinite to the left and to the right. Just being honest and humble about where we hold tension in the space of the head, the temples, the eye sockets, the right side, the left side, maybe even the top of the skull. As we bring awareness to the crown chakra, softening and rising as this sense of humble holiness comes online and we open. Open, we open. Vertically, horizontally, as love and as light, as devotion, as purity, a giant white lotus, opening the mind and the heart. And if you're open and gentle and notice this subtlety, you notice a descent of what might seem foreign or from heaven, like a download, a stream of intelligence and care descending down from heaven into the third eye. Doing our best not to fight with or fight against this descent of heavenly grace, just opening, just allowing, just sitting, just becoming. Transforming, evolving, love becoming more love, light becoming more light, openness opening. If there's a feeling of disorientation, just remember your feet are planted and your body is relaxed. At the shoulders, the upper arms, the back of the neck, remember to widen and open as this grace continues to work its way down into the core of your being. As we remember what we are, rebirth, at the crown, the mind, and the voice, the collarbones, arms and hands, shoulder blades, like a warm shower of spiritual light, falling like a heavenly snow into your heart. Let your heart be as soft as this light. An innocent heart is an open heart. A joyous heart is one that receives. True meaning of free love is this grace, an infinite invitation for your innocence to be what you are, and for our harshness almost to be hugged to death, death by love, as it converts and evolves into a tenderness as well. The love of the Most High, the compassion of reality itself, at the crown, at the heart, and throughout the body, and radiating and expanding out and in, to self, to other, mind, to body, to heart, to soul, to awareness, a timeless, joyous compassion. Celebration of purity just below the heart. Dripping into the solar plexus. As yet another bowl of light. Light as infinite light. Your light becoming the light, recognizing itself as the divine, as a reflection of God's image, as separateness becomes oneness, descending deep into the hara, a true awakening of spirit. Finally, into the root chakra, we open to this grace from above the crown. From the legs to the top of the head, open to God. Bringing the palms together in front of the heart chakra. Just this simple request. May my will be thy will. May my intentions be that of God's. May my path be the path of the divine. May I be humble enough to receive this guidance and have the courage to walk it step by step, today and in all days. Namaste. Thanks be to God. Have a good night. Bye bye.